What's up, guys? So today we've got another series of OU Pokemon battles on Pokemon Showdown, and this will actually be our last one occurring in Generation 6, because tomorrow the new Pokemon games Sun and Moon launch, or at least tomorrow from my recording perspective on November 17th. If you're watching this on the 18th or later, they'll already be out, and you'll probably already know this. But so we've made a couple changes to our Alolan team. We've replaced Marowak with Dugtrio, and so I don't know how well it'll work, but I think it might be worth a try. And then everything else is still the same. So, that was the wrong button. Okay, let's just get straight into a battle here. And I'm going to try to keep this video short because I want to prepare another one for tomorrow. Ooh, this looks like an interesting team. At least there's no Dragon Dance Outrage Dragonite, which stomped me in the last recording attempt, and I got super salty at it because I've just been getting screwed up by it for the past, how long has it been? 3 or 4 days of trying to record at least. It's so annoying. But I feel that Landorus lead coming in, and I don't know what we have to deal with that. So I guess Ninetales will try? Okay, Tornadus, that's interesting. We don't really have anything that wants to take a Fire Blast, so let's just go straight for Fire Blast. We've got decent defenses, so we'll probably not take a ton of damage. Good, no confusion. Come on, burn, come on, burn. Nope. Now I feel like you're gonna switch out here, so I feel like Hidden Power Ice is... Nope. Okay, at least Hidden Power Ice is guaranteed to hit, so we bring down Tornadus Therian. That's a threat to our Executor Gone. But unfortunately, he's just about brought down a threat to his Executor in the form of my Ninetales. So... you win some, you lose some. Are you a Chlorophyll set? I guess we'll find out. You're a Chlorophyll set. Interesting. So because you're running Chlorophyll, you're going to outspeed me for a turn, unless... let's go into Dugtrio. You don't really have anything that cares about Stealth Rock, so let's just go straight for Sucker Punch. Aw, so close. Now you're probably going to just... huh. So maybe... well, I think he's gotta be a Choice Scarf or something. Although, to be fair, we were super frail, so... alright, there's our Guts proc, so now we've got more attack. But now if he switches into Landorus, he can just Curb Stomp us. Or he'll go into Magnezone, okay. You don't have anything that loves to deal with that, but I guess let's go Raichu, because what are you doing? But that's fine, I guess. Because now I get to do the free fake out chip damage on... what? What? Is he running Bright Powder Landorus? Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, it's Bright Powder. One of the few times I'll ever see another person who ever uses Bright Powder ever. And of course you have to beat me now. You might actually be Choice Scarf, so that might have been something I couldn't win in the first place. I guess let's go into Executor. You got substitutes? And I'm thinking we'll probably survive, or you'll just go into Landorus, which I don't really care about now that I'll be getting a substitute for free. And if I wanted, I could actually throw out the second substitute, because I feel like we're going to go straight for U-turn. You know what, no, I'm going to go Psychic. Yep, there's the obvious U-turn. Please don't go back into that, Audios. Okay, Magnezone. Oh, you resisted anyway, that's not good. I hope you don't resist. What are you doing now? What are you doing? Okay, and Landorus is back, so I guess you're gonna be eating an Energy Ball. Ooh, a crit, that's nice. We harvest the Citrus Berry, but that's not gonna matter because you're about to use U-turn and stomp us into the ground. But since you're about to use U-turn, let's go into Muck, because I don't think Muck will take any significant damage here. So U-turn, yep, doesn't really do anything to our Muck. There's Latios. And we just saw Psyshock earlier, right? Where is it? Latios used Psyshock, yep. So... I'm thinking... Explosion. Oh, of course not. This is what you get for trying to run a non-OU team in OU. No, I think I have to use Sucker Punch here. Did the Sucker Punch... I don't get it. I feel like things have gotten simultaneously buffed and nerfed. Like, I mean, I know they made a bunch of changes in Sun and Moon, but I feel like that was all done already before the Sun and Moon Pokemon were... You're kidding me. Bright Powder makes me miss twice? Okay, now I am going up to battle options, ignore opponent, because you're going to say Bright Powder OP again, and I don't care. Alright, so only remaining option is to use Psychic. Why? Why? You could have killed me with U-turn, probably. So yeah, because of the BS that is Bright Powder, we're just gonna loop this one, yeah. Alright, but we're at least gonna bring down this Magnezone in the process. That's good. Will we harvest our Citrus Berry? Yes, we will. Cool. The only thing is, I feel like we used up all of our harvest luck now, when it's not even gonna matter. Yeah, all we have to do with this is Psychic. I can't wait until things are... until tomorrow, when teams might not just be the same spammy garbage I've seen this entire generation. Okay, so... Raichu... Lopunny is probably going to be your lead, or maybe Ninetales or someone. But let's go into Raichu, I think. Okay, in this form, because you don't get the Mega Speed unless they changed it already, in which case BS. Because this is still Gen 6 at the moment, I believe. So I can go Fake Out, hit you before your Fake Out gets off. Phrasing. And... Fighting resists... or... Poison resists fighting, so I guess let's give that a try. What's he saying? Oh god, too. Oh, he went return. That's not good. Oh, so that means... I have to go Explosion here. Come on, low damage roll, low damage roll. Ah. That's unfortunate. Nothing we can do there. If we get swept by this Mega Lopunny, I think I might... I actually don't know what I need to do. But I'm... Well, at least we know it's Mega Lopunny and not Mega Lucario, because Mega Lucario is almost worse. Of course, it's Extreme Speed. Please just die. Of course not. You know, I think I see now why they give these Pokemon Alolan Forms to begin with. Because if they were viable to begin with, they wouldn't need an Alolan Form. Let's just go Stealth Rock here. Ice Punch. That's not something I expected to see. So let's go into Ninetales, I guess. And just Fire Blast. Please don't go Extreme Speed again. I can't wait until there's Pokemon that can block priority. I'm so tired of priority and just everything being overpowered. Like, stuff like Dragon Dance, Outrage, Dragonite is just click to win. There's if you don't have a fairy type, like I don't on this team because I'm trying to run a fun, interesting theme instead of just what's the best at the moment, then you're just screwed. And then if they've got Extreme Speed, you're even more screwed. And if they've got Earthquake, then there's just nothing you can do about it. Okay, but at least you don't go Extreme Speed and I blow you off the face of this earth. Good riddance. Sorry, I guess I'm more excited for the 7th generation options than I thought I was. So this Mega Lopunny is just going to sweep our whole team, I feel like. But if we somehow manage to survive, we're going to go Fire Blast, which will probably bring down this Lopunny at this point. But yeah, this is not going to go well. But perhaps we'll get lucky and see what happens. You know, I'm kind of excited for the next video I'm going to record after this video. Oh, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go into this, get up before the substitute. Ow. Oh, and of course it was a critical hit too, because you totally needed it. But now that we got the substitute, we're going to be able to at least beat this Lopunny. And if you switch, I might not be able to affect you with Psychic. Okay, cool. So we bring down your Lopunny. And because we're under Sun, we harvest... oh my god. Of course it wears off in this turn. Just die already. I don't honestly know if I'm talking to their Weavile or my Executor. Alright, I think we have to go Facade here. And just hope we survive with enough that our Guts strategy actually stands a chance. Oh great, of course. Wait. Okay, so that's that. Now I don't think you'll be expecting me to have Sucker Punch, which means I can at least bring down your Weavile before I lose. But yeah, at this point I truly have lost. If you send in that Honchkrow and you Sucker Punch, I lose. If you send in... yeah, that's just going to be the Sucker Punch, isn't it? But I can at least try Facade. Yeah, no, it was Sucker Punch. Even if I had gone Facade or Sucker Punch on my own, I would have lost anyway. Alright, so let's see if we can actually get an opponent who's not trying to just run the meta. And it looks like that's not going to happen today. Alright, so we've got a pretty meta team here. I think all of these Pokemon are OU except maybe Swampert and Tyranitar. No, I feel like Tyranitar is OU, but to be honest, I don't really pay much attention to what tier Pokemon are in. I just pay attention to whether or not I can use them. Let's go Raichu here because, of course we can. Okay. Assuming you're not Scarfed, we Speed Tie at worst. So let's go Volt Tackle. Ah, so close. I really hate stalling Gengar sets. Why do they exist? Who looked at Gengar and said, hey, Hypnosis, Destiny Bond, Taunt. That's a good set that's worth running instead of a Sweeper Gengar. Who looked at that and said, yeah, that's a good idea, let's do that instead of what would actually be sensible. Okay, but judging by the fact that we outsped you all those times, I'm pretty sure you're not max speed, which means Ninetales can come in and fire but oh my god, really? Okay, that's fair. At least you missed the Hypnosis as well as my Fire Blast, because otherwise that would have been BS. But it seems it didn't have Destiny Bond, or he just didn't play it well. But yep, there's the Tyranitar. So let's go to Dugtrio, because I'm pretty sure Dugtrio outspeeds you pretty effectively. Oh, wait, why the heck are you running Thunder on a Tyranitar? What? If this Tyranitar is supposed to function in Rain, then why do you have Sandstream ability? And if it's not supposed to function in Rain, what are you doing with it having... what? Your build doesn't make sense. But you can't switch, so I can just go for the free Stealth Rock here. Okay, not free. Free is the wrong word. But now we can at least go Earthquake to get a lot of damage in return. And so we'll die, but we got up Stealth Rock, which will deal some nice damage to that Salamence. And we got up... why can't I think of words? We got down most of Tyranitar's health. So... oh wait, that's right. Rock types have that weird thing where they get extra special defense in a sandstorm because logic. Oh, but Ninetales removes sandstorm. How convenient. I feel like you're probably going to switch here, but I think I have to go Fire Blast either way. Yep, there we go. So as long as I can keep it under Sun, I stand a pretty good chance, assuming my accuracy is good. Because I outspeed almost every Pokemon on your team with this Ninetales. How many Fire Blasts do I have left? 5, okay. And so here's a Swampert, but because we're under Sun, I can go straight for Solar Beam, which is 4 times super effect, high accuracy, and so I'll just wipe out that Swampert before it gets to do anything. I don't know what it was planning, and honestly don't care. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with it. But it could be a lot worse, I'll be honest. Now, this is the problem, because Salamence is the one Pokemon that has a chance to Speed Tie us. But we have... uh-oh. Oh, please not this again. Please no. Okay, at least you didn't just go straight for Outrage. Alright, so let's go into Eradicate. I guess Sucker Punch? Nope. There's Dragon Claw. Can't wait for the day when Salamence finally becomes terrible. That day will never come, but I can still dream. Yeah, we don't stand a chance at the moment. So let's just go Psychic here. Maybe by some miracle we'll survive whatever it's gonna do. Why did you use Earthquake? Why? If you had used Dragon Claw, you'd have probably killed me. Why did you use Earthquake? Well, like, your team has some decent Pokemon, but it looks almost like you don't know how to use them. I'm just gonna go straight for Substitute. Oh, no. It's a Mega Metagross, isn't it? Yep. Why are you using Earthquake on my Exeggutor? Your team is good, but you don't know how to use it. What are you doing? Unfortunately, I don't think I have a way to kill this Metagross now. What? Why don't you... Oh my god. Okay, at least okay, this actually might be a nice turnaround, so let's go Psychic here, because maybe I'll get lucky and you'll switch, and if you do, I'll blow you off with a Severe. And I should really consider my phrasing before I say it. Hey, we got Have Your Special Defense. And since you don't seem to know what you're doing, I'm just gonna go straight for another Substitute. So I get the Harvest, which means that I get the free Substitute. I don't harvest my berry again, but that's fine. Because now I take at least one hit before... I don't understand your Metagross. Your Metagross set is the worst Metagross set I've ever seen. What are you doing? If I win this battle, it's entirely because your team was terrible because you were terrible at planning your team. Okay, no, I think I have to just go straight for Psychic here. Blaze Kick? What are you doing? I really wish I had gone Substitute now, because if I had gone Substitute, I would have been able to win this, because you would hit my Substitute. No, I would still lose. Oh well. So let's go for one more battle, because I want to try to at least end this on a win or something. Okay, this looks like a less meta team, that's good. I see that Mamoswine though, and I'm thinking it might be a Endeavor Ice Shard set. Really fun set to use, but not fun to fight. Okay, so now I can't Volt Tackle this Gardevoir, that's kind of unfortunate. But we can just go Fake Out, break what it was going to do. I feel like... No, that Bayonet's going to be your Mecha. What else would you use Bayonet for? But we've got the Iron Tail, so as long as we get the hit... What? Why are you running a tanky Gardevoir? Has my rating dropped to the point where I'm just not fighting people who know how to build standard teams? Like, I don't know Gardevoir's defenses off the top of my head, but I feel like it wouldn't be very good at running a tanky set. Oh, and of course I crit on the second hit when a crit on the first hit would have killed it immediately. I really hate my luck. Okay, but at least now you're not into something that won't care about Volt Switch, so I can, or Volt Tackle, so I can just go straight for Volt Switch. Volt Switch. I keep saying Volt Switch. Volt Tackle, I mean. I don't really care that I'm about to die to your Toxic, because now I've got you down to 1 health. I can just go straight into Dugtrio, who is guaranteed to outspeed you because your item has already been consumed. You can't switch out, so I'll just go Earthquake. Just want to get the kill before he possibly uses Will-O-Wisp. Because knowing his team, he might be running Will-O-Wisp on Hyrule. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be terrible, but I don't really think it would be a very good option. So here I'm thinking Ninetales might be the best option. Because then we can get off a Fire Blast on you, but the problem is if you go... It depends which of your 2 stabs you're going to try to use, because if you use Hydro Pump or Scald, then Ninetales is a terrible option and Exeggutor is better. But if you're going for Giga Drain, well, Exeggutor is still fine, but you know what, I'm going to go for Ninetales. Let's see what you're going to do. Rain Dance. Mach, please obliterate this thing. Okay, so Scald's going to do a lot more damage than I'd like. If he gets a slightly lower damage roll, we can go for Explosion. Come on. Ice Beam. Okay. So then I'll just blow you off the... Not going to say that again. I'll blow you up, and then we can finally be done with this. Alright, so I'm going to send out my Ninetales now to get rid of this rain, get back into sun, which is a much better weather condition for me. Now, I feel like you might be running Thick Fat, so I'm just going to go straight for Solar Beam instead. Wow, it wasn't Focus Sash Endeavor. Kind of surprised. I mean, I guess you can run Mamoswine multiple ways, but in my opinion, Focus Sash Endeavor is just so much more fun. Because you send it out against something, Oh, it's a Guts set. Yeah, I should probably have put Protect on my Raticate, but I felt like Swords Dance was a better option to get the extra power. Because while Luxray does an absurd amount of damage, as you just saw, at the same time, Raticate doesn't quite have the same power that a Luxray would, but it has a lot more speed. So, like, I feel like running Swords Dance is a good idea on Raticate, especially because most people, or some people won't see it coming. Okay, so you notice that I have the Life Orb that you already knew about. Good for you, I guess. I guess I'll just go straight for Earthquake. Hope you're not running Will. What are you doing? Should I have used Sucker Punch? Oh, nope, there's the Will-O-Wisp. What? Whoa, hang on. Okay, he forfeits. But why didn't it go off first? I mean... Oh, no, you don't get the ability until... Yeah, that's right. Never mind. Okay. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, comment, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think about the new Sun and Moon metagame. And if it'll be any less meta-based than the rest. Well, that's a stupid way to put it. What I mean is, what do you guys think about what will happen with the Sun and Moon metagame? Do you think it'll be any less of just run the same few picks as everyone else and you win? Because I really kind of like being able to use whatever I feel like, but in situations like this mini-series I've done, it almost seems like I get punished for it because I don't get the options that I would have if I was running something else. And I suppose that is my choice to run, but with the theme I was trying to go with, I don't really get many other choices. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, so I will see you all in the next video. Have a good day.